I think the highest level of integration of a land trust is when you're working hand in hand with your community to protect places like the Samish Flower Farm. It means that we're protecting what everybody values and that's also ecologically important. The Samish Flower Farm is the entrance to Samish Island. So when the big for sale sign went up on the property, we started getting calls right away from the community and from people off the island that were visiting going, what is going on? Can we buy it? Can you help us buy it?
It just was devastating. It was like, oh my God. When you realize something that you've always assumed would be there, if that entryway to Samish Island were cleared and developed, I mean, what a dramatic difference that would make. So the first time I saw that sign, my heart just ached.
We looked at the numbers and we crunched the numbers and we thought, oh, this is a really big lift. We had just finished protecting Kelly's Point and we were kind of maxed out. But it was such a great project and the community really wanted it done. And this is what we do. I mean, the Land Trust is here to help protect special places that the community really treasures. And so we thought, we've got to find a way to do this. We reached out and we decided to form a steering committee. The enthusiasm was off the charts. They did everything. They called all their friends, sometimes 5 times. They did trips down here and tours. They had parties. They wrote letters. They did a parade. I mean, it was great. And that's why over 500 families and businesses donated.
Well, as individuals, there's not a lot we can do to affect the world around us, but as a community, we can do a lot.
Preserving places like the Samish Flower Farm and Kelly's Point and the lands on the Skagit River and the Samish River are important because we're preserving places for fish and wildlife as well as future generations. One of the things that I think we all see is that the ecosystems of Puget Sound are being splintered as there is more and more development. This property enables us to keep a small ecosystem intact, from the trees and the wetlands of the forest down to the eelgrass meadows of Padilla Bay. It's all connected.
And it's really testament to what an individual can do with a vision. I mean, you remember when there were raspberry fields in Kent, don't you, Howard?
Yeah, it was all raspberries and hops and,
agricultural, and now it's South Center and pavement and industry. And so I feel so fortunate to live in an area where people had the vision to try and keep this from becoming that.